Last full weekend up at Buckhorn. Laughlin got some snow. Shasta did too, but you can't really see it. Tomorrow morning is the eclipse. I'm kind of bummed out because I was kind of planning on spending the night up here tonight. It was probably going to be too cold anyway, but I was still at least considering it. Unfortunately, someone had to take my work truck in for whatever reason, so I had to wait until the other guys arrived, and they just pushed their schedule back, so they didn't show up at Oak Knoll until around 8 o'clock. I had to drive one of their trucks. And obviously today, even if I wanted to stay up here, I couldn't, because I'd have to drive back down and get them their truck back. And tomorrow, I'm gonna have to wait for them to drive up here, but the eclipse is at around 9:15. So that doesn't give me a lot of time to get up here. It takes about an hour, so I might make it as long as they arrive on time and I'm relatively quick with my drive. So I'm really hoping that I can get up to see the eclipse tomorrow, but I mean, I'll just do what I can. Not much in my control at that point. You can see Collins today. It's shining in the sun. A couple helicopters. Don't know where they're headed though. I think they're military. They've got the probe out on the front. I don't know what actually that does. I would assume it's like a sonar. Well, not sonar, but like radar. Yeah, I haven't seen any flying over here in a while. Just had another jet fly by. Got two of them. Looks like there's one jet and maybe a helicopter. No, I guess it is another jet. That was crazy. They were banking super hard over here. I had my door shut so it didn't sound as loud. I thought it was just a plane going overhead. That's super cool. I hope they come by again. All right, I had a little bit of a scare earlier. This ranch down here is putting out smoke. I don't know if they're doing a pile burn or what. It's kind of coming towards me, so it looks a little bit bigger than it is, but yeah, I was gonna call it in. I just asked the guys down at the station if we had a burn ban going on right now, and we do for certain things, so they're gonna send up one of the patrol guys just to see what's going on. Started to calm down a little bit. I believe one of our patrols, I think I can see him down on the mountain somewhere. Yeah, I think he's down that little horseshoe down there. Maybe. Oh, yep, you can see it. Anyway, yeah, so I've got a patrol heading that way. It looks like it's calmed down quite a bit. But just with the wind up here, and I mean, it was burning under some of the live trees over there. So I just don't know if they have a permit for it, and if there's any structures in danger over there. So hopefully we can get this all resolved. All right, well, looked like it was a control burn. Our patrol guy came up and said that they had people out there, and by the time he got up, the rain had started putting it out anyway. So we're all good. I'm heading down right now just because we've been getting a decent amount of rain, and so it's pretty wet. It was already rough on the way up here, so Might as well give myself some extra time. Plus my visibility is going down. Those are water dogs over there. It's not smoke, I promise. All right, well, morning of the eclipse. Don't know how thick these clouds are gonna be the next hour and a half. Hopefully they clear off. They're really low though, so there's a chance that I might be above them up at Buckhorn. I hope so. But anyway, yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. Okay, now this is a much more promising sign. That looks much, much nicer. Let's hope that starts to clear off. All right, well, I'm up, and I was right about those clouds. I got my record player playing it again today. I decided to bring that tradition back since I'm leaving soon. But anyway, yep, it was just that cloud layer hovering over the knoll and in the valley. But yeah, I've got about a half hour before I'll be watching the sky turn dark. I won't be getting the full eclipse here, but it will be pretty dang close. And the good news is I can see, even just barely, Mount McLaughlin. McLaughlin is 100% in the totality region. So I'll be able to see that go completely dark, and it'll be very dark for me, but I'll still have a little sliver on the bottom side. But oh, I'm so excited. All right, so I didn't even realize, apparently, it's already starting. Let's see if I can. Yeah, wow, that worked really well. That's crazy. Yeah, in about 15 minutes, the bottom of the shadow will reach Mount McLaughlin, and then it'll keep stretching over to the southeast towards Nevada. But it'll get pretty dang close. Oh man, I'm so excited. This makes me so unbelievably happy. I got to see the eclipse partially in 2017 when it was going over the US. That was the total eclipse. Hopefully next year I'll be able to actually drive out to see the total eclipse. It'll be going across the eastern side of the US. It'll be like, I think it's April 8th. So even if I'm doing seasonal work, then I should be able to drive out and see it. Really hope so. See, now you can tell how I'm not going to be in the full shadow because it's kind of twisting the movement of the earth and the moon. It's going to like pinch off that left side. Still be really cool though. Where the coyotes are going. I think this is as close as we're gonna get, because it's about 9:17, 9:18 right now. Oh man, that's so freaking cool. This is so awesome. Yeah, at this point, it just did kind of like a snap, so it's starting to go to the underside. And that means McLaughlin is in the shade now. It's pretty dark over there. It's not crazy, but they're not in a totality. It's still gonna be the Ring of Fire eclipse. So getting a little bit of light. But oh, that's cool. See, that's what it did. It's already heading towards the bottom now. Well, it looks like McLaughlin's back in the sunlight again, at least more so. Snow's shining a little bit. But oh, this was so cool. I could have taken the day off and driven up to like Crater Lake or something, but I didn't want to make a big old trip out of it and not be able to see anything. So getting a partial eclipse with all of this, it's definitely worth it. Driving up Beaver Creek to get to Buckhorn, and first time I've actually seen the glare of the tower shining down like a lighthouse. Probably one of the last times I'll be able to get this view. Shasta's over that way. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drive up the Beaver Creek route come Friday, or even if I'm gonna be driving up here Friday. So, just trying to take it all in while I can. Since it's one of my last days up in the tower, I decided to do something nice for both of the other lookouts that staff here regularly, and also kind of just for the towers themselves. I'm hoping that they'll just leave the paintings up here. But yeah, I'm not a super in-depth painter. I didn't like grow up painting. I like sketching with pencil, but I've been getting into painting a lot in the past year or so. So I did this one for Buckhorn. It's got the eclipse going on. And I got one done for Collins too. I just have to bring it up there. Carl has been not coming in lately. He's got some important stuff going on. So I'm hoping that I can leave it at the tower up there. And that way, if he gets up there, he gets up there. If not, then it'll be waiting for him next season. But yeah, it just felt like a nice thing to do for some of the people that helped me have such a good time out here. I kind of want to make one for the guys down at the knoll too, but we'll have to see how that goes. Well, I think I'm just about set. Getting ready to go down now. I might be coming back up here on the 20th. No guarantees, but that is still technically my last day. I would assume that I'll still be doing something. Hopefully, I'll just be going up to here and to Collins and just clearing everything out, getting it shut down for winter, taking the shutters down and everything. But they might start prepping during the next few days before then. But anyway, if I don't get to come back up here again, I loved being in this tower. It was just such a cool experience. And I really hope I can come back to visit again. Wyrick, Buckhorn out of service. Smith returning to quarters. Forest on 1.
Buckhorn out of service. Smith returning to quarters at 1644.
Thank you, Smith. That's a wrap. I think out of everything, I'm just gonna miss that view of Shasta the most. That is just so